A limb has fallen off the family tree. I hear a voice say, "Grieve not for me." Remember the good times, the laughter, the songs, the good life that I, Elizabeth Emmanuel, lived while I was strong, a life of simplicity and humility. Continue my heritage. I am counting on you. My 5 aunts, my mothers, Joan Emmanuel Alexander, affectionately known as Aunt Joan, and her husband, John Alexander of Lombard, Monrepo, who were my caretakers. Jane Bernadette Emmanuel of Ye4, Judith Emmanuel of Florida, Mary Edita Emmanuel of Florida, Mechdold Robinson of Lombard, my 3 uncles, Potras Emmanuel and his family of Louisiana, Moses T.G. Ligias Emmanuel of St. Croix, Michael Mike Emmanuel of Florida, my 2 loving sisters, Albina Emmanuel of Lombard, who was also my caretaker, Hyacintha Charles Clark of Florida, my one and only brother who is deaf and dumb and whom I raised, loved and cared for, Danny Emmanuel of Lombard, employed of Sunset Motors, my dearest and loving nephews, Dwight Labon Emmanuel of Florida and Elijah Erland Emmanuel, whom I raised as my own sons, my nephews Tyrell and Tyron Clark, both of Florida, my niece Tiffany Clark of Florida, my dearest cousins, who were like my siblings, Stephen Emmanuel and family of New York, Suzette Emmanuel and her husband Emmanuel Igat of Martinique, Flora Emmanuel Joseph, principal of the Megood Secondary School, and her husband Paul Joseph of Monrepo, Camarinas Keke Emmanuel of Lombard, Ira Olives Emmanuel of Texas and his family, Avril Poricia Emmanuel of Florida, my only goddaughter, Dave William of La Pointe, Michaela Emmanuel of Florida, Andrew Julian A.G. Emmanuel of Florida, Alden Joseph and his family of Monrepo, Paul P.J. Joseph, student of Lyonnais Comprehensive Secondary School, Ivan Egat of France, many other cousins who were dedicated to me, especially Stephanie Noel of Lombard, Ferrix James of Patience, Clarence James of Lombard, Ida Shabatis of Escap, Martina Donnelly and the Vitalis family of Patience, the children of my late aunt Benifa Goodman Laura, especially Clement Laura and Destiny Richards, my dearest friends, Althea Victorine and family of Lombard, Rosina Sylvester of Angers, Presitia Stephen of Guadeloupe, Matthew Charles of Lombard, Eustace Wop Charles of Lombard, Evelyn Pierre, better known as Marvin of Bexon, Claudia Joseph of Diriso, Petrona Apeto, James of Patience, Olga Robinson of Lombard, Egbert Eggy Maffre of Lombard, Josephat Cagney Shalry of Patience, Mrs. Marjorie Fontenelle of Lombard, Lucina of Babonneau, Miss Ketra Wilson of Lombard, cousin Nanta James of Lombard and her family, Usalma Stephen of Monrepo, and the NELP students of the Monrepo and Patience Center, especially Miss Sylvia Shalry. Many other close families, the Noel family of Monrepo and T. Rocher, the Vitalis family of Patience Monrepo, the families of Hilda and Phyllis James and the James family of Patience and Lombard, the Jean-Baptiste family of Monrepo and Mecoud, Sonia Wilson and family of Patience, Mediana Joseph of Patience, who visited and prayed with me every day, the entire community of Lombard and Monrepo, especially the patrons of my shop. As you gather on Saturday, 1st April 2017 at 2 p.m. at St. Anne's Roman Catholic Church in Monrepo, say goodbye to me. I say to you, keep smiling, and the sun will shine through as you lay me to rest at the Monrepo Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New York Road, V4. May she rest in peace.